Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your reading for the next 2 weeks. And if you're new here, this is Divine Light. And today we're going to start out with your coffee cup and then move on to your tarot and oracle. And by the way, this is a general reading. And if you go on to enjoy this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these and give some energy, go ahead and hit subscribe. Let's dive in right away and see what's coming your way. I already see within the second week, there's a fish jumping out of the water and going into a stream right there. The stream is doing something different. I feel like because it is outside of the cup, it's outside of your comfort zone. This can be you trying a different option or doing things differently. That's something that you're not really familiar. Okay, that's where the fish is heading to. This can be if you are a performer of something, maybe you're starting to teach it. If this is actually you're the teacher of something, maybe it's about starting to perform it. It can be something like that, okay? I see in your heart space, maybe you don't really have clarity about a subject. We can see the embossed, like the indentation of a person there. You might have someone in your mind. Maybe you don't really have, or in your heart, you don't have clarity about this person. That might be actually frustrating you. But I see here, this person is rising out of that cloud of that bubble of thought, or maybe that darkness, and rising up, standing up here with a hat on top of their head, and they're going to have a conversation with you. And I feel very light energy. There's another person in between. This person can be someone that is going to bring you guys together. Or maybe this is a person who's going to actually open up a conversation. But either way, this person is going to come forward. Okay, this can be someone that you want to partner up with. This can be someone you want to maybe have a relationship with, or someone that you're interested in. This can be someone who has what you desire at this moment. Maybe someone who's selling something that you need at this time. Seems like you're gonna come together, and that in between person can even be like maybe a website or like something that is going to bring your energies together. I see in the beginning of the first week, there are two people sitting across the table from each other having a conversation. So this can be the two people having conversation, can indicate maybe negotiation about something. But for some of you, I feel this is actually a friendly conversation. Maybe you're going to come together with a friend or a relative, and one of them has a big owl above their head. This can be you, by the way, with the owl too, because that symbolizes wisdom, intuition. Maybe this person is coming to have a conversation with you. In that conversation, they're going to have maybe something to reveal, something to ask you, get advice from you, which can be even turning into something as a skill that you can use for like helping others with. Okay, so this can be something that is going to help you recognize you have another skill that you don't really utilize that much. You don't really maybe even use it to help others or make money. But it seems like there's a clean paper here. This person might even offer you something on top of that advice. Okay. Another thing I see here is there's another figure. I kind of see like the face looks like an animal, kind of like a deer, but the hair is like a big curly hair, like a wavy. The eyes are like human eyes here. This can be someone who has the innocence, because the deers, they're innocent. They're lovely, they're cute, but the hair kind of tells me this person likes the adventure, they're carefree, they like to have fun. This can be someone coming into your life, and there's also a goat in front of them. Goat can indicate a Capricorn. I don't feel like they are the Capricorn energy, but there might be a Capricorn who's disciplined, strong, powerful, and also sometimes disruptive, because the Capricorns do not like the undisciplined behavior. This person might be someone keeping this person on the line. So this can be someone like blocking that person to come together with you. Either way, though, there's like, you can see the energy is accumulating. Energy is gathering at one point. So this person is going to find a way to get to you, even though the Capricorn doesn't have to be Capricorn. I keep saying Capricorn, but this can be a goat. energy. Someone carries that energy, someone who has a discipline, and someone who established something, and this other person is a part of it. Let me see if I see any letters in there. I see number 2. Number 2 is in their mind, so they're maybe contemplating about partnership. I see the symbol of Aries on top of their head. This can be an Aries. There's a letter M that can be in their first name or the last name, and this other person in front of them is maybe, I see like a tree and a W and number 3 here too. So this can be someone who's creative, established, powerful, and maybe they're serving this person first, and then the time is going to come to you. I see there's a gathering happening there. It's like a tight-knit gathering, and I feel like you're going to find yourself in it, and this person is going to be there, and there's going to be an exchange when you get into that space. And in that exchange, I see that there's going to be connection forming there. It's just going to get clarity with this person. You're going to start having clarity about what they want, what you want, and the intentions are going to come to surface. Okay, this can be someone, maybe you're having a little conversation, not really 100% with clarity, but it seems like when you get into that gathering, if this is the new job that you're looking for, this can even be an interview that you're going to be walking into, and then the intentions and everything is going to clarify. Okay, I see the goat again appearing here. Might get involved in the situation. Maybe when you get closer, this person is going to stand there again to keep everybody in check. But I see the letter M, like Matthew, or this can be like a feminine figure as well. Amanda, Mary. This person, you're going to start forming something, planting a seed, planting a tree. And I even see there's a cup forming here. At the end of the day, what you're forming with this person can turn into an emotional and satisfactory relationship, okay? So it's kind of sounds like romance when I say emotional satisfaction, but it doesn't have to be romance. It can also be like a good partnership that you will feel satisfied when you are in it, okay? And this kind of looks like a tree that you're planting as well, that is going to first grow the bark of the tree, the body of the tree, which is going to be strong. And then it's going to start growing the leaves, growing the branches. So it can take a little while longer than you prefer, because you are an air sign. You want to get the things done very quickly. But this might be a progress. That might be a process that needs to evolve one step at a time. This can be something that you shouldn't be rushing into, because when the time is right, your value is going to be very high if you are not the one pushing this around, okay, to make it happen. If you be patient with the situation and show that you don't need to be in there, you just want to be in that space, it is going to be much more valuable. Another thing I see here kind of looks like, reminded me of like you put a coin inside of a machine and then the coin starts slowly rolling to the bottom. So then you can start playing the game. The game can be like something that you're investing in, or maybe this is something, maybe you're investing, you're creating a book and that is going to require publishing, and the publishing might ask for some, like these are like from my own experience, they might ask some advance from you to publish your book because you want to get the sales, the first to come to you. There's like this agreements, because I had a master's thesis, so I researched these kind of things. Some publishing houses, they offer your book, they say we publish your book, but you're just going to get 10% of the, or 20%, 10% of the gains. But if you publish it with certain amount, they get their distribution thing, and then you get the rest of the money. It can be something like that happening in there too. That's why I felt that you put the coin in first. You're not really allowing them to take the whole thing. I see there's a bear here. Maybe when you actually walk into with that intention that I am going to get this done, the bear symbolizes power, strength, discipline, someone who has the right connections, and they're showing up with like a stick in their hand, or like you see, like, kind of reminds me of a little stick that holds the money in. They're putting that into the bag. So this is going to be a person showing up to help you with this financial thing. So when you intend that I'm going to take care of it, the sources are going to show up. Okay, like I said, in the beginning I see two people here. Now I realize they're inside of a boat. So this person that you're going to be meeting can be someone that you're on the same boat, meaning either you have the same life purpose or you're going towards the same direction, or and maybe even they are a part of your family. Like you have some connection with this person. I feel like this is not someone that you're just meeting on the spot. Another thing I see here towards the end of the second week, there's a platform. It says letter E on top of it. This can be a platform, online platform, or something that you're creating at this moment. And there is actually sands. There kind of looks like a baby turtle. There is a blockage in front of them, looks like a vase that you're going to remove, because we have your sword right here. With the sword, you're actually maybe even splitting into half so the baby can reach to the stream, the water, to the ocean. Okay, and then the platform is raising you to a higher level. So it can be something that you're actually service that you're putting out there for just to serve, not to gain anything out of it. But it seems like it is actually working out so well for some, and becoming an example. It's going to attract even more attention to you. This is going to lift you up in a way that you're going to start getting maybe attention to your work if you have a work, or you're going to start getting help from others, because that is going to actually become an example. Your action is going to be example for others as well. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be. I see the bear again in your heart space. There's a bear there that you love. Your desire coming really fast, and the bear loves you back. Okay, this bear does it like in your heart space with you all the time. And I see somebody else now just transformed into. There's a person with a hat, has a stick in their hand. Kind of reminds me, who has the stick in their hand? The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this can be someone who is like an investment. They have an investment mindset, adventurous, fire energy, passionate. They like to get things done. And they're handing over a stick to you. And I see letter S right under you. This can be the thing that you want to do, the place that you want to go, or maybe the action related thing that you want to do. And this person is handing over the stick, the wand to you, so you can manipulate the situation. You can, not in the sense of manipulating in the negative sense, but in the sense of you can manage what it is that you want to achieve. Okay, so this can be someone who has the ability to get things done, and then maybe they're going to hand it over to you. For some of you, this can be maybe a manager that you're working together with and gives you the authority to take care of a situation, or this can be someone who has the power over something that they will hand it over to you. There's a woman right here. She has a bunny on her chest. I see like she has number 1 and 0, 10 on top of their head. This can be a friend that you know maybe for 10 years coming up to help you out, or this can be someone who is, I felt this motherly energy. Maybe Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She's right behind you, supporting you. And this can even be someone embodying the energy of that, someone who is loving, supportive of you. And the Pentacles is financial success. So this person might have the financial ability to give you, back you up, support you when you step into this new thing. Because it's not only that you're getting authority, the action plan from this other person. The lady behind is going to give you the material support that you need in order to achieve success in your endeavors. I see someone here, letter S again under his arm. This can be someone waiting for you at the end of your pathway. Your energy field is intact, so you don't really have any evil eye or anything affecting you. But I feel some of you might be manifesting a companion, a friend that is going to be supporting you fully, okay, when they show up. I feel like this is a mental support more of the material support, because material support is coming way before that. Now we're going to dive into your tarot and oracle. We're going to start with the tarot. We're going to look into what's happening in your current situation. Then we're going to look into the past effects of that. Then what can be done in the present and what the future holds. Let's see what's happening for you, okay? Okay, Page of Wands is fire energy, and we had the King of Wands, some fire in there. Wands is the magic one, so this is something that is in the new beginning timeline. Okay, this is something that is maybe even someone, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who's adventurous, who's just starting new, coming into your energy field, that you're going to start creating things together. Currently, this can also be your baby passion. Like the passion is starting to like actually first stand on its own and then start walking. So this can be something that you wanted to manifest, you had in your mind. This can be a certain amount of money. This can be a new business that you want to establish, or you want to travel the world. Maybe there's a financial support that you want, so you can do something you're passionate about. Seems like here with this energy, with the Page of Wands energy, you're going to start getting inspirations about that. Okay, very passionate, happy inspirations. What else we have here is Four of Swords. Four of Swords is actually necessary rest that you need to take. And you see he's actually tied down here. So he wants to go away, but he's hurt. So he's resting. This comes after the Three of Swords. So it seems like here, passion, new idea coming to you, but you need to sleep on it a little bit, because there is something maybe hurt you. I don't feel like it can be related to each other. It can be something else that hurt you already, maybe somebody else that hurt you, and you're still carrying the wounds for that. So before stepping into that with anger, rather than going with passion and love, you need to ease that anger down a little bit by resting, meditating, contemplating, maybe even releasing those energies. There are many emotional ways that you can do it, like practical ways that you can release the stuck emotions, like EFT tapping, and what else is there? EMDR you can do. Maybe speak to someone who's knowledgeable, who can guide you with the emotions. And also, like, give yourself the time to rest and grow, because it seems like you're just going to jump into something very beautiful right after that. We have the Temperance. Yes, this is also suggesting that this is the fire energy here, Sagittarius energy. You can pursue your passions, but Temperance has moderation in it, okay? You don't have to jump into it right away. You can have things clarify, put it on the paper, and everything you put on the paper can actually materialize if you pursue them with belief. And the thing is, though, you don't have to rush it. You can do it in moderation. Do it one step at a time. Let's see the past effects here. Why are you feeling? I feel like with this way, Seven of Wands is like opposition, struggle. He has all these nails in front of them that he needs to knock out, and maybe he already created something for himself. Okay, we have a train on the background that he needs to actually break these so he can load up this coal into the train. He can actually be of service, but first needs to eliminate what's in front of him. So maybe in the past you had to work on the nitty-gritty things that are blocking the progress. Okay, that's why you're feeling tired right now, because instead of just creating the things you wanted, you just want to try to eliminate what's blocking it. So that can bring this tiredness, which makes sense. Ten of Coins is financial security. That was the plan in the past, creating a balanced financial security for yourself and your family. But maybe you didn't really want to go with a boring route that you're going to get bored eventually and not going to pursue. Or maybe if anything goes wrong about it, you're going to feel guilty because you didn't follow your passion. But it seems like you're either way, this passionate thing is going to lead to, you can see the potential, you saw the potential in the past, maybe even financial security for long term. We have the World here. You seem like you already completed a cycle in your life and something come to an end, and you accepted it with lovingly. They're dancing here, a couple. Usually we see one lady here, but now we see love. So I feel like you already accepted what has happened, or you're on the stage of like letting it go and understand there was something for your benefit. Maybe even though everything went in a certain way, you learned a way not to do the things. Then now you can flip that and turn it into something that you can execute amazing work, okay? What can be done in this moment is celebrate your wins. 401 is passing the finish line. So even though you don't see it yet, there is a finish line that you have crossed already. Maybe even creating the mental picture in your mind of how you want this future to look like is your finish line. That if you keep repeating it in your mind, it's going to become your reality. And this can also be a wedding celebration, getting the support that you desire. You see there's a couple here finding soulmate, and the soulmate energy, that not only like a two of cups kind of like a soulmate energy, it is going to also have passion. You're going to be happy. Maybe soulmate in the sense of a business partner coming into your life, and focusing on increasing that energy is what can be done in the present moment. What else we have? Knight of Swords. This is you. You see the horse is galloping towards a new future. You're going to get inspired. A lot of good ideas are going to come to you, or maybe you're going to get guided without even realizing that's a good idea. Maybe somebody's going to invite you somewhere, or you're going to apply to like a business fair. You're going to go there. You're going to pick up some cards and call up some people, which is going to have massive return. If these are the examples that I'm giving out of my own life, that I used to work in the corporates and stuff. So it can be something different as well. Maybe the course of your life is going to somewhere that you're going to have a lot of passion, but also a lot of logical action will be in there. Okay, this can be buying a new home, or moving to a place that really gives you joy. It can be a cold place. It can be a warm place, whatever it is. It seems like here, what you should be focusing on in the present moment is your wins, the celebrations, what you're gaining out of things, and action plans, what you can do to get to your goal faster. We have King of Cups here. This is not only going to be something that has logic and also going to have emotional satisfaction in it. King of Cups can be also someone in this moment coming into your life who has a beautiful love offer for you. This is a masculine energy. This doesn't have to be male, but usually interpreted as male sense. So this can be someone coming to offer you something that will really satisfy you emotionally. Another interpretation of that is actually taking care of yourself, what you are creating in the moment by moment, not allowing other people to step on it or bury the seed back into like the going back to the seed. I think there's a term like that. Just don't let them step on your seeds, okay? That's like protecting what you're creating at this moment. The future hold is immense growth, galloping into a new future. The Chariot is actually leaving the old town behind, going to a new future. Discipline and structure. Discipline doesn't have to be like a physical discipline. It can be even mental discipline, keeping your mind where you want it to go. And that is going to get you towards a new future very fast. Achievement, success. Four of Cups is you might not really get satisfaction right away, because I feel like here, Libra, you are an air sign. Maybe you're overanalyzing the situation instead of enjoying what's coming your way. You might find some missing spots on the desire that you receive. A Four of Cups can be coming up as an inspiration also. Maybe you're thinking, oh, it's a bad thing, it's just disappointment, but that out of that you're going to come up with a new idea. So I feel like here, whatever comes your way, accept it with joy. Okay, and like use it on your benefit, because in the future it seems like you're going to achieve something, but that's not going to satisfy you 100%, but that's going to give you an idea. On the shadow side, I see here Three of Coins, which will really connect you with the right energies, the right people, create the right teamwork, or maybe change your ways of doing things, which will lead to massive success. Okay, so it's not going to be something when you're disappointed, don't get distraught. Basically, that's actually your way of coming up with a new idea, and that idea is going to lead you to massive success. Okay, let's dive into your oracle now. We're going to see what's the oracle's guidance for you this time. Let's see what the angels, which angels and ancestors wants to support you, give you advice. Okay, we have the autumn, release the old and the rest. Okay, so autumn, what happens is autumn, the fall, during that time, the trees starts to drop the old leaves. Okay, the brown leaves, the dead leaves, they just start falling off. They do not hold on to it so tightly. And there might be some things in your life that this can even be decluttering your space that you don't use anymore, you don't wear anymore, and it's not like they have nostalgia, but you just maybe think maybe I will use it one day, but what happens is they're keeping space in your energy field. They're cluttering your energy field, and it's not really allowing the new things to come. And if you want new things to come, the best way to do it is actually letting go of something that you're not using. It's just taking space, energy space, mental space, and letting it go. So the universe can bring something that is actually usable for you, maybe something that you're desiring to have instead of that one. Okay, release the old and rest. Rest means rest your mind. I have water guardian, connect with your emotions, which came with the King of Cups. And we have also feminine figure here coming forth. Temperance is actually connected to water, even though it's air, fire energy, Sagittarius. So the suggestion here is your emotions are actually either they are blocking, okay? They're giving you the thoughts and ideas when you're feeling emotional, you're feeling maybe despair, or you're not feeling energetic, you're feeling disappointed. When you connect with them and see where they're coming from, it becomes easier to release them and let them go, because you realize that it's a temporary thing, it's in the past now. Or you might get angry at someone, like at that moment. Connect to it, feel it, it's okay, and understand it's coming from you, not from the other person, okay? Everybody's behavior can change your action if you allow them to control your emotions. So connect with your emotions and understand why they're coming to surface. So release them. So that can give you clarity about the next action, okay? Because when you don't have an emotion affecting an action, then you can choose something that is actually satisfying for you rather than getting affected by an emotion. We have a sage, be devoted and committed, which chariot energy aligns with that as well. So if you have a specific goal, if you want to manifest something, if you have a desire, and if you keep seeing like planting the seeds and, oh, it's not happening, it's just planting the seeds and keep opening back the soil and, oh, it's not growing, and then bury it back, this actually slows down the progress, okay? If you devote yourself and committed to that thing that you desire, you trust the higher powers are actually taking care of it. This means that it doesn't mean spend all your days and night longs to actually wonder or just work on the things. This means that you can relax when you believe something is going to happen. If you get your newspaper, for example, getting delivered every morning, you wouldn't wonder if it's going to be delivered tomorrow. You will trust that it's going to be there, and you just go ahead and do your own thing and enjoy your life. You don't just sit there and think about, is it going to come? Is it going to come? No, you don't do that. So I feel like here, devotion and commitment also brings together with it the trust that it is going to happen, okay? Let's pull a crystal to charge your intentions. By the way, you can take a picture of this crystal. I'm going to show you the picture. And the writer actually infused them with that intention. That picture can work as well as the crystal itself. Let's see. We have a pink crystal showing up here for you. You can take a picture. We have the pink halite. Self-love, replenish, cherish. Vibrating with love, pink halite allows you to shed layers of negative thoughts, patterns, and beliefs as you connect to the essence of your true self. Pink halite helps you embrace new spiritual practices as a way of life, preventing you from picking up bad habits to begin with. With this stone, you will make choices out of self-love, honoring the highest version of yourself and trusting that you will make decisions for your highest good. Pink halite is a natural form of a mineral salt known to cleanse toxins from aura and replenish one's energy field. We have Cancer, Pisces, and Earth energies coming up with this beautiful crystal. And these are all Cancer, Pisces are emotional crystals, and Water Guardian come up here to tell you that there's some things, maybe some emotions that you are holding on to, or you're not really feeling, suppressing, bypassing. But the pink halite can be helpful, so you can release them to replace them with another thought, another joyful feeling, okay? Let's see your heart path oracle. We have butterfly, psychic, soul, take risk. And taking a risk doesn't have to be doing something super risky, in the sense of like doing something super adventurous outside of your nature. I feel like butterfly psychic soul also giving you the advice about this kind of emotions. Taking a risk is maybe you feel anger towards someone and you're feeling like if I let go of the anger, they're going to come back and do the same thing again, or I'm going to allow this kind of people into my life back again. But I feel like here taking a risk is actually, even though you believe that might happen, still going ahead and letting this situation go. Okay, you are at a crossroads in your life and important decisions needs to be made. Even though it seems dark, the mysterious full moon is lighting your way, cheering you on. The purple metropolis in the background represents the unknown, but it also represents adventure. Remember, your soul is being nourished and supported by the spiritual breath of those who are on the other side of the whale. So this is actually ancestors, like this is on the ground, your ancestors, your angels, spirits and guides. The eyes cannot see them, but we can feel them. Positive things are manifesting around you at a rapid rate. Keep your spirits and attitude positive, and you will be led to where you are supposed to be at the perfect time. Live your life with joyful anticipation and love. There's an affirmation here for you. I allow new experiences into my life and trust that I am being guided by a higher force. Oh, I love that for you guys. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. And if you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.